think is going to happen?
Well, let's see if that will work.
The Zaz!
Zaz, this will be considered as a safe pick. I mean, it's a two set of different questions for both sides. For Team Ray, who's gonna tank? Who's gonna do the zoning? While for Team RSG, who's gonna lock Fanny?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of questions. I feel like it's definitely going to come down to an outplay. It's a little difficult to predetermine who's going to be the winner after all of this, but let's soak it in for a second, right? Break down these compositions for us, Karakuri.
Alright, for Team Ray, once again, focuses more towards the early game combo, early game kills, and focuses more towards getting that snowball. While RSG, they still have the potential to join the fight in the early game with Alpha, Zaz, Matilda, and Alot. No problem there, but still have an initiative towards the late game with the scaling from Nathan.
Yeah, man, Team Ray, they've got to execute really, really well to make this composition work. It's going to be a lot easier for RSG overall because they naturally scale as we head into the Land of Dawn. This is going to be match point. Whoever wins this walks away with 2 clean, honest points. Good luck to both of our competitors.
Good luck to them, and of course we have to see how they're going to execute each of this on strategy. Will they work or not? And of course, we got to see on Team Ray. Fanny, once again, in the hand of kids, with first blood will be the main priority in his mind.
Yeah, they got to find that first blood somewhere. They got to replicate what happened in game number 2. In the meantime, Storm really taking advantage here. Oh, level 1 guiding win rather than Soul Blue.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to trade as often, just wants to have a little bit of sustain.
I mean, that kind of explain why he's kind of like guarding Run QT jungle as of now. If he took the Soul Bloom, he should be in the enemy's jungle. But now, currently, kids on the way.
Yep, really taking their time here, contesting for like just
kids.
Piece of farm. Here comes kids. He's
Alpha.
on Alpha. Alpha should be able to get on.
All right, finally. I guess that's it. That's it. That's it for our show, folks. A little bit late, but it's okay. It's fine. No damages has been done from both sides just now. A little bit of scrimmage, a little bit of HP trade, but nothing wrong with that.
That was like a Family Guy cutaway. It was just like, hey, look down to the bottom side of the map, and then cut back. It's like, oh, one of the camps are missing. Guess who got it? Not entirely sure. Both junglers still hit level 4 on time, and that's the important thing. So far, the lanes have been pretty neutral overall. It doesn't look like Bunny is trading too heavily, and actually is waiting for the wave to crash into him. But Rank QT tries to steal away a camp and has to get bailed out by his Stone's Matilda.
I'm more interested towards a goal liner matchup here. It seems like Trap is having a little bit of trouble going up against a Bunny. I mean, I'm looking at that with the position and the health trade.
I mean, that's to be expected, right? Beatrix has higher base damages in the beginning, but we'll see later down the line. This is under the assumption that they make it, but even so, first turtle of the game. Maima looking to zone out AJ for the time being. Dominator's Descent to be an even bigger inconvenience, but Kids finds the steal cleanly against RSGMY. That's gotta be so frustrating.
All that hard work just to be taken by the enemy side, a flyby by Kids. Managed to make it out untouched, which one of the questions that we raised just now. Who's going to stop this Fanny? No single target law. He's free to do whatever he wants, but on that note, we still haven't seen any pick-off, any kills yet coming in by Team Ray.
Yeah, it's a very passive tempo-based game as of right now. We are seeing that Team Ray are taking the initiative to give a double wave over to Trap now to accelerate his economy. He's going to take like, wait, he doesn't even take the full wave. He takes like 2 minions and then walks away.
I'm more interested to see, will they allow Trap to finish Blade of Despair before they're actually gonna start finding kills on spoon-feeding Trap again and again. And once that happens, they're gonna start snowballing.
Last game, he got it at
6 minutes.
Like roughly 6 minutes, 10 seconds. We'll keep that in mind for this upcoming game when that actually occurs.
Because it's kind of like they know that is the strong suit of the draft that they're bringing in. So they don't want to risk everything too early on. So Kid plays a little bit safe, just play at the same tempo as what Trap is doing.
Yeah, just because you got a loaded gun doesn't mean you have to use it. It's about timing, patience here. That's a Blade of Heptases coming in from Kids, and now he's gonna have some legitimate burst damage for anybody who disrespects the space. And Maima, he's got to be a little quicker on the fingers with that Dominator's Descent before he gets Cutthroat. In the meantime, protecting these purple buffs is going to be pretty important, especially when you're expecting an invade.
Even though there's nothing going on, but Team Ray still manages to stay ahead in terms of economy here. 1k goal ahead. And if this continues, RIG just gonna lose out little by little. And for me, maybe it's time for RIG to play a little bit more aggressive. I mean, if you're gonna compare the early game power spike, RIG is not losing out actually.
Yeah. I thought there would be more priority over the EXP lane, especially if Ran QT wants to get a free gank, but hasn't been the case. Let's see if there's going to be another drive-by.
No.
Nope, no drive-by. Ran QT secures it cleanly. Trap. Oh my goodness. 4 minutes 37 seconds. The man has already completed the BOD.
And it should be soon. They should switch up the gear for Team Ray to make sure they start getting kills for Trap. And this will just snowball towards their side.
Oh my goodness. How do you afford such an expensive item here in comparison to Bunny, who only has Feather? But now we see that Bunny able to use the entropy to get on out of there as Eevee is sustaining through 2 members. That Soul Bloom really making the difference here as Kid's waiting for it, biding his time, but doesn't have enough energy to take out Bunny. More importantly, it's holding on. He has a cutthroat, doesn't have enough to burst him down. AJ is going to go for the chase, and Bunny saved by Stoa. Virgie, he's trying to cancel this recall. Luckily, flickers forward, still has the empowered auto with the help of Kids to secure the kill.
No matter what, Bunny is on their radar, no escape at all. But the amount of resources that they give to make sure the Bunny is dead, while at the same time allowing Trap to get a double wave from the top and also mid. This also accelerates the power spike for Team Ray.
It's gotta be a little frustrating for Bunny because it's like, why me? You're already at like my tier 2. Like, how far are we gonna go with this?
I mean, I already mentioned from the draft, they ban out Harriet, they ban out Roger. Pretty sure Bunny is on their mind. Ooh. They do not want Bunny to shine today.
I'm telling you, back in their room, they're probably like, Bunny, this guy, most wanted, 10k bounty.
They'd be like, yeah, Bunny, we know you just came into our team, but what did you do to them? What did you do to them to deserve this much focus from Team Ray? But either way, it's working for them. And if that's their winning formula, just go ahead with it.
All right, 7 more seconds until the next turtle does spawn. We do see motions across the map to actually match it. Most importantly, the gold laner is still going to be on the bottom side of that map. However, Team Ray, different story. Now that Beatrix has that first item in BOD and has an entire team dedicated to find and fish for picks for her, Trap patiently waits.
I mean, this is the only reason you will see a gold laner together with the team fight around the turtle tech in the third one.
Oh, here we go. Disrupting Eagle coming up from Storm. Dominator's Descent as well. Final Slash. RanQT finds Eevee straight away. AJ tries with his own Final Slash. RanQT pushed. But still, it's going to be a 1-for-1 trade. Both EXP laners go down. And I think that Team Ray, we're starting to see the holes in the comp.
They should disengage currently because they already managed to achieve their target. Their target was just to give that 1 kill towards Scrap in that situation. But Kids, just kidding around for the moment.
Yeah, he's just having some jokes here. Stoa, even with the Circling Eagle, to make sure that Virgie is kept in check. It feels like Team Ray is giving a lot of respect, but the composition actually wants to speed up this pace. See that, Kids? He finds one into Lima, but he wants to secure this kill as quickly as possible. Eevee flickers forward to get him. Now, you see AJ trying to make the best of the situation. Rippo managing to sustain through the damage. RanQT once again with the Spirit of Alpha already back up.
Until
forces the play! Coming up for AJ himself to push him back. Trap finds one and a double in Stoem. Didn't see that one coming.
I like... Wait. Divine Judgment!
They find another one. Triple kill for Trap. Even our SGMY forgot that there's 2 setups.
I like how both teams focuses a lot towards the mobility and they utilize this quite well. For RC Malaysia, most of the time they use it to disengage, while Team Ray kiting and then coming back for the real attack, finally working for them, not forgetting the response, the reaction time that they have to make that flank and get that double kill for Trap.
Yeah, and so far, I mean, you stated the game plan that they were eventually going to start fishing for Trap, and now Trap is doing it himself. It's like, you can fish me the first one, the second one I'll take for free.
No problemo there for him. But now, as in Malaysia, they have to play a little bit defensive as of now, waiting for the bunny to actually achieve the pulse spike. Wait, kid.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, no worries. Nobody to catch him, nobody to lock him. Still will be able to manage to get it out. Not the same problem where there was a Ruby and also a lot to lock him down. This time around, it's Matilda and a lot. So yeah, much more easier time for him.
Yeah, a lot more breathing space, but still difficult to win the 1v1 against an alpha. Even though he's a level behind, RanQT does not care. He will chunk you out. EV trying to open up the map so far as Rippo having getting pulled in by the Divine Judgment. Without Divine Judgment, that's going to be the go case side for RSG. Eagle. Oh, the final slash pushes him in, and RanQT takes the Lord away. That timing could not be more perfect for Rippo.
Rippo managed to clutch us out at the last second just now. Managed to allow RG Malaysia to take that lot and finally could give them the breathing space that they needed, because Team Ray, they wanted to end this game as early as possible. But with this help from Lot, manages to buy some more time for them.
Yeah, buying a lot of time. Let's look at the current damage dealt rankings. Trap in second place, only contested by Mima, the only two with 20,000 damage so far. Kids is trying to catch up, but he's 3,000 behind currently at 17k.
RanQT is not so far behind, but it's kind of like Teamway is not allowing RanQT to actually have a lot more damage. It's kind of like because Teammate is flyby in and out and done with the kill, while RG Malaysia want to focus on more kiting, more prolonged light, more prolonged fight, so that they can actually dish out more damage in the long term.
Yeah, I think the second problem that they have is this Dominator's Descent. There's no real answer to it other than maybe Eevee using the onward to disposition and tank it, but then Eevee is supposed to be the one looking for the catches.
Well, RG Malaysia, they also kind of need to consider like, how are we going to start this fight? Are we just hoping for the final slash from Rippo? Otherwise, there's no other option.
Well, I mean, in a position where you have the Lord, you can siege a lot better than Team Ray. I don't think they have much. Okay, they do have Trap with double ults to actually clear up these waves overall.
No
but
problem.
once those are down, I think that's where the problems start to show itself, right?
I mean, I don't think so, because don't forget, they still have kids, which giving pressure towards the top side just now. So that means for Trap, he can save one ult for mid, one ult for the lane that is not being guarded by kids.
Okay. So multiple prong attack approach from Team Ray. RCMY sneaking S5 as much as they can. Here comes the conceal. They find one. Divine Judgment pulls Rippo away. He loses his life. Nibiru's passion, as well as Ben's rage, is already out. Snowman is trying his best, but here comes Kids. And Bunny, he's going wild. The entropy is doing so much damage. Trap walking forward, takes out Bunny with the help of Nibiru. Virgil has peeled so well, and Mima, with nothing left, is forced to run, tail between his legs.
It's 4v3 now. Headed toward inhibitor turret. Mima and Storm trying to make their final defense. RanQT is also nearby to help, but this tier 2 will go down, no problem.
This is a very tight game between the two. Team Ray, with a very convincing 3.3k lead, it could easily be turned around in a single fight.
But in that team fight just now, I mean, we can see how Trap is untouched, basically, because there's no more setup, there's not much that RG Malaysia can do to stop Trap on his track.
I mean, yes, but at the same time, RSGMY had no ults. So it's a resource battle between the two. Once Trap knows that, oh, Entropy is out, Circling Eagle is gone, and Cutthroat as well, they can get out of there. Oh no, RanQT, he just missed the spear, and now has to use the Winter Crown straight away. Kids is trying to bring, and he pulls Red into the middle of the pit, and they all fall victim to Nibiru's passion. Trap flickers forward, challenges him underneath the Dominator's Descent. He cuts them through. Kids takes the Lord, and Bunny, using the Entropy to close the distance, quickly takes the Circling Eagle. Quickly takes the Guiding Wings to get on out of there. AJ disrespecting the Nightmare Claw, but here comes Trap. Once again, a force to be reckoned with, demanding RSGMY to bend the knee.
The disrespect toward RSG Malaysia, because they know that there's literally nothing that RSG Malaysia can do to stop the damage dealer. Look at how Trap so brave to go forward. Not only trap, even AJ just jump forward because they know there's nothing they can do.
What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about
Are you gonna stop me?
Yeah.
With your CC?
Oh.
Nada.
Oh, where's your Nightmare spawn? Oh, we've already walked past it. Now give me your inhibitors. As the first one is looking to fall. Eevee tries to onward forward. He's chunked out. He's losing health. And with the help of the entropy, Bunny QT is able to melt through that wave. And with the Dominator's Descent, they push them outside of their base.
But currently coming into the 40 minutes mark, yes, Team Wei is way ahead in terms of the economy. Almost 7,000 network of gold. But we also have to consider in terms of the power ceiling, where RSG Malaysia scales a little bit more compared to Team Wei. And if this continues, if Team Wei, they manage to close this game as soon as possible, it means there will be a time where RSG Malaysia is able to come back.
Oh, I totally agree here, because when we're looking at in terms of items, we see completed 3 items from Natan. Beatrix, I mean, Trap is...
Bunny.
He's got everything. But Bunny, at this point, all he needs is a Winds of Nature to win out these 1v1s against them. He's currently not exactly the highest when it comes to damage dealt ranking, but he's been having a hard time.
I mean, if you're looking at the ranking at top 4 currently, it's not that bad considering that he still needs 2 more items. Wind of Nature has just been picked up by him. This will help him to go a little bit more aggressive towards Trap later on, because just now we see that Trap, as soon as he see Bunny, knowing no Wind of Nature, he's just gonna try to burst him down as quickly as possible.
Yeah, I think that Team Ray unfortunately missed out the timing on the checkmate angle. They're not going to have a 10k lead with the Lord, which is generally what the checkmate angle looks like, especially since there's one missing inhibitor. But by the time we see Team Ray actually take the upcoming Lord, I think that RSG MY should hit 42k overall gold, and that should put them even with Team Ray at that point. I think, because again, situational items do make a difference.
I mean, in that situation, we will say that RSG Malaysia, the next fight could actually decide whether they will win or not this game, especially for Team Ray as well, because the moment RSG Malaysia, I mean, in terms of resources, at the same level, or at least where it doesn't matter anymore when we reach toward the super late game, Team Ray gonna get left behind. Because one thing we have to consider for Team Ray, they do not have anybody that can sustain team fight that long in the front line.
That's true. They gotta be a little snappy with it, right?
So by the time Bunny is able to burst anyone, it's game over.
Well, hopefully Team Ray all line up in one convenient line so the auto attack can go all through 5 members and pull back through all 5 members.
That's a very hopeful situation. But now, Luminous Lord being the focus of both sides.
It's possible. Let's see whether the five-man final slash can line it up for them. 50%. Right now, the entropy is popped. Dominator's Descent is down. Bennett's range into Nabir's Passion Flicker is trapped. Now having to deal with the Dominator's Descent of his own. He manages to cut through it. Tries to get out of this fight as RSG maintains tight battle lines. Maintains cohesion. But at the end of it all, the Lord still falls into the hand.
Oh no, my mom!
Oh no! Why?
Fallen asleep on the wheel!
Dude, I thought like maybe he had Dominator's Descent, maybe he had Flicker, and I was like looking at him as like, nah, he's not. He should be fine if he's staying that far ahead.
For me, it's like, are you looking at the game currently, my mom?
He's looking at the shop. He's thinking about the next juicy item he's about to buy, and that might just cost him this game right here as Ray start cracking down on the base. One inhibitor falls on the bottom side of the map. That's going to be the Blood Wings purchased by AJ. Doesn't seem like they have enough minions to make it work. For now, they'll wait for the second wave.
I mean, this is one of the aspect that we will discuss in the second game, where Team Wei, in terms of pushing with the Lord especially, it really depends on how they want to execute it. Is it going to be properly executed or not?
Well, at this point, I don't know. I can't even confidently say that might just be the only way that they have, right? There are a couple of scenarios where they could potentially punish Trap, and I don't know. So far, he's been quote-unquote hyper-aggressive.
And the last team fight, we also see the potential of RSG Malaysia managed to pick up 1 kill just now. I mean, we can exclude the Maima part.
Yeah.
We can neglect that part.
For sure.
But other than that, RSG Malaysia actually did well. They managed to hold on onto the ground and managed to at least steal 1 life from Team Wei. And this potential in terms of team fight, will only become stronger and stronger, especially when they're doing the defense.
I actually don't know how they're going to actually break RSG MY's defense, right? Because unless they break all inhibitors to get all 3 waves pushing with super minions, they still have to eventually walk up to hit the crystal, and that's not ideal because RSGMY is pretty happy with standing their ground.
I feel like as of this moment for Team Ray, they just need to double down.
Double down?
Double down, just go play aggressive pick off, and hopefully the target for the pick off is the correct one.
Okay, Virgie, it's all up to you. Flicker forward. Let's see that divine judgment change the course of this team fight.
Because otherwise, if they play it slow and steady, it's just gonna lead into RSG Malaysia favor. I mean, even now, you can see that it's hard for Team Ray to get through the defenses.
Yeah, I think they've definitely missed out on in terms of timing. I think that RSGMY, yes, the scenario isn't too great because they're missing 2 inhibitors, but it's very winnable if Team Ray ends up walking up too close towards the base.
What was the word that you used just now? They miss out on the checkmate angle?
The checkmate angle.
Yeah, I think that's what's happening towards the Team Ray currently, and I hope that they do not get lost in their thought and actually try to figure out what are the next plan.
The next plan, Lord. That's their main win condition for Team Ray, because naturally in terms of pushing power, only one person can reliably do so. Everybody else will put themselves... Oh man, Virgie is so far out of position here. Even it's going to be the circling eagle called out towards Virgie's side. QT tries his best to steal, but does not find it. The whole team now looking on the chase for Team Ray. This is starting to look a little dangerous. Ripple still on top of it. Even Entropy has and then fight 2! Stow him! What a knock-up! And he's trying to get on out of there, but kids, he's looking for a potential backdoor angle as 3 members are going to recall. Somebody cancel them! What are you doing? They're chasing just Arlen, but 3 managed to get out.
That could have been the play-making winning game just now.
Hey man, not everybody is scared to death.
I mean, kids saw their opportunity.
It was a good angle.
It was a good angle.
It was a very good angle.
But now, normal lot for Team Ray. 5 men are still up for RSG Malaysia. They're probably gonna try to at least get 1 inhibitor turret. That's the main target currently, to balance back out the minion wave control.
Is Trap gonna switch weapons? Nah, he can't even walk out. You're committing the Dominator's descent. Maima is out of it and loses his flicker. Something to note for an upcoming fight. They're gonna use the Magic Sentry to see whether or not RFG completely ran away.
Are they gonna force this?
I mean, it looked like they tried until they got revealed by their conceal got broken. With the help of Bunny, they gotta defend their base, man.
I know I said that they need to double down, but only when the situation favors them. Do not take unnecessary risks.
I was even calling out Virgie, just do the flicker divine judgment. He just walks so out of position. I can't. They could recover from this. I don't blame Virgie for being that far out because somebody needs to open up the map at the end of the day.
Correct, but I do like the quick decision making coming in from RSG Malaysia. They know they were a little bit late to contest for the lot just now, but the reaction to decide we need to force a kill towards a Team Ray just now. They managed to pick up 2, and that's what allowed that lot take being wasted.
Yeah, and honestly, they had to cross halfway through the map just to get 2 kills, and it was a struggle to get the 2 kills.
I mean, Virgie did buy times a lot for Team Ray.
He did. He
was a distraction that the Team Ray needed.
Oh, trying to catch Storm off guard. Doesn't find it, unfortunately. Both sides pushing and pulling, right? They're looking for the mistake. Oh, Spirit of Alpha actually connects on towards Kid's side.
No.
Rippo's right on top of him. There's no way you can get out of that. Wait. Seal. Virgin as well as AJ. The final slash Trap away. He's trying his best as Trap is looking for an endgame scenario. Everybody is trying to Evie doesn't flick it forward. It's only Matilda right now with a singular wave, and Trap is gonna muscle his way through. Reload, dash, reload, and goodbye. This game is gonna fall into the hands of Team Ray.
Team Ray manages to close us the game with a split push. Finally, a proper execution on how to stop the recall back from the side of RSG Malaysia. It's not coming in from Kids, but at least Trap did it in the end.
I think that even RSG thought, hey, keep our eyes on Kids.